Hello, all of you magnificent Marauders. I am Delmont, your Marauder of Opportunity, back again with episode 4 of Box of Rocks Plays Outer Worlds. Thank you all for joining me on this lovely adventure. If you're having fun, you know what to do. When last we left our intrepid explorer, Kronk had just bashed his way through an army of mechanicals to go and reroute power at the geothermal plant. Of course, sending it to Edgewater and Spacer's Choice, the most likely candidate for survival, so that he can get his power regulator from the botanical gardens and the deserters and get off of this godforsaken rock. So let's begin. In fact, I think that is our first plan, is to go get our power regulator and get off this godforsaken box of rocks. They want us to try to convince the deserters to return. I guess we can try that. We'll see how Box of Rocks, how Kronk can do so, and if he can do so effectively. We will bring out the hammer of justice in case we run into any actual marauders, because again, Kronk is not a marauder.
Not convinced.
He can at least speak things more than,
I will destroy you.
uh-oh. Watchwoman is not up at the precipice. Something tells Kronk this is going to not end super well. Everybody is around a little campfire. They are going to be mad at me. Where's Adelaide?
I know, I'm trying to think. What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Where's Adelaide? We need to talk to her first. Alright, can't find her. Alright, so before everybody gets super pissed at me, let's go and... Oh, there's Adelaide.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
You would have tried.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
I was pretty clear why I was here in the first place. Oh, but I have a dumb option. I can't use that. I guess instead I have to say, don't know. I like pressing buttons, I guess.
Are you really this moronical, or are you just putting on airs? Listen here, Hullhead. I'm only gonna say this once. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater.
Yeah, because it's safe there.
This is now your responsibility.
Kronk is okay
Tell
with this.
Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Let's see. Am I willing to deal with Reed for you? You know, Kronk is actually kind of sensitive, so I think... Adelaide, what happened to you? All this anger has to come from somewhere.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
But you'll die. Your people will die. You had no walls, you had nothing. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
How about I deal with Reed for you?
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done?
No,
Or
you
are
went...
just looking for a chance to sow some chaos.
You went to murder
Kill
really
Reed
fast.
if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
I will need some help convincing him if you're gonna do that, I think. Kronk is not super smart, but Kronk knows that boy likes his power.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
You know...
The secret is human corpses.
Whoa!
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
This lady just got a lot scarier, and I think I like her a lot more. You're never gonna run out of corpses. But you really think that will convince Reed to step down?
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Okay. I will go tell Reed that. That is interesting. Really some Judge Dredd level stuff here, right?
Adelaide's okay.
I need my power converter first. I want to make sure I get that. Where is
One
that?
of us want to go see what happened?
Don't kill me for getting this, Adelaide. I kind of want it. Oh, good. This will be really interesting if we can convince the deserters to come back in and Reed leave. Like, he is the creepiest, although most expressive eyebrows that I have ever seen in this game so far. Oh, hey. I got to turn in a finger? Oh, no, this is the cannery. The Kronk gets it. Gets lost very easy.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Bye-bye. Reed. 1 guard. 2 guard. No one else. Okay, this is totally doable. We're gonna come onto the other side of your desk
This
to
is
talk.
a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
When you leave.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
That's good. She can cure plague. Your town is a mess.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
You think Kronk is fancy. Look, her people don't have plague. Yours do.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Are you dumber than Kronk? Have you ever eaten an actual vegetable, Reed?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
I'm pretty sure your food's making you sick. You need her garden. Reed, don't be dumber than me.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Look, we found a way to grow food. Your company is wrong. Why? Oh my god, everybody is so dumb here. And this is coming from
Excuse me
Kronk.
for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
You don't want to know. Yeah, Kronk is gonna lie.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Yes.
I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Probably. Don't care. You're leaving. They're coming back. Town more likely to live. Kronk is happy. Let's go tell them the good news. And give crazy anti-mechanical man back his logic launcher and let him know that everything is destroyed. He doesn't have to worry anymore. That is important too, because that gets me experience. I am now at the right door. All right, paranoid man. Where are you? Hey, there you are, Ludwig.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
I have a logic module.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform.
I don't wear one.
That reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile.
That would be
So
nice.
here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
What did I get? Ooh, a shock stick. And money. Equip that shock stick. 190. Yeah, we'll replace the Spacer's Choice blade. Alright. Things are looking up. So let me know, guys, down in the comments if you prefer watching me run across the map or do this fast travel. When I play for my own fun, I usually don't fast travel this much. However, I don't think that it would be as entertaining to watch. Yo.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Kronk was never unclear about what Kronk was. Stop calling him a snake.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater.
Yes, go back to
We
walls.
must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
What is the difference? I actually think you be better running this place than Reed. Reed didn't know what he was
Telling me
doing.
you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater. Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
Uh-huh.
I
Wait.
might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies.
Was that a
I
compliment?
need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay. Be well.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I think I found one more.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
The elusive part 3. It was in the thermal plant. You should not have gone there. Lots of
The
mechanicals.
geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
Yes,
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
it was.
2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
They're good at that. Zoe's come
We
back.
didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened?
Oh, please give
anyway?
me a dumb option. Please, please, please. Damn it. Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Thank you.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Kronk likes money. Oh, by the way, Adelaide is going back to Edgewater.
Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed.
You know,
If Adelaide's going back to Edgewater,
About that.
we'll follow her.
good. Bye-bye. That's right, we need to talk to the vicar. And we need to get paid for our bounty. Oh, you're dead. You're still dead too. Open. Gimme, gimme. Gotta go in a cave by the river. I suppose it's better than, you know, living in a van down by the river. Why am I collecting ammunition? Kronk can't use it. Kronk is not smart. Oh. Oh, I can open it! Probably not worth it, but that's okay. Kronk, jump! Kronk, fall. Let's go to the cave down by the river. Oh, it's a long ways away. Maybe there will be things to bash. So for those of you who have watched all of my other videos, I'm trying a slightly different cadence of speaking with this one. A bit more natural, a bit less like I'm presenting to a group of people. So everything's a little bit faster. Let me know in the comments if you like the way that I'm speaking in this one, or if you prefer I go back to what I was doing before. It's really hard for me to... Leroy Jenkins! Oh, I can't hit anything with that first splash. Ow! Stop it! Die, 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 die! So, as I was saying, I might be a little bloodthirsty. If you guys like the cadence of my speech here and it sounds a little bit better, let me know in the comments, and I can adjust going forward. We've now found the cave, Parvati. Let's go find this book that the vicar wants. Really? You know what? Hey, Parvati.
Can't do that. Not gonna work.
Why?
Wish I could.
You can. Just walk over there.
Sorry, I can't do it. That's not pop. Okay. Sorry, I can't.
She's not dumb enough. Ow! Haha! I ran past that one. Okay. We're better now. Crap. Now we can open it. Ooh, Kronk can lockpick it.
That was quick.
Now we have the journal for the vicar. His heretical text. See what else is in this. Oh, nothing less is in this cave. Yeah, their garden really did die. Get out of my way!
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Yes.
I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder?
Thompson is going bye-bye. Adelaide's greens are people.
What?
Miss McDevitt's been digging up the graveyard. She uses our dead to sweeten the earth and grow vegetables.
And that works. The results are edible. I was under the impression nothing could be grown hereabouts.
Oh man, I have dumb options! Which one do I pick? Well, nobody over there is dead. I mean, aside from the ones she puts in the ground.
Of course. Aside from them. Fascinating. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the
Kronk's
living,
eyes is glazing
not
over.
the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
So, Adelaide's plants don't taste good, but they're good for you?
Close enough. I'm sure you have many issues taxing your limited resources. You can safely place this one out of mind.
Okay, Kronk doesn't understand, but I got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the f*** is this? Is this French? I can't f***ing read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Kronk knows French. Parlez-vous français? Okay, that is the extent of French that Kronk knows. You wanted book for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent.
Max, it's
Wasted.
fine. You want the book. Oh, no dumb options.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing
Yeah, I
could
can
be
see
more
that.
excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to
Aetherwave
do now
sounds
is
fun.
to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship.
I do.
Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for Kronk?
Free spiritual counseling, someone
Okay.
to watch your back.
That's
Not
good.
to mention a grown-up in the party.
Hey!
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand
I
if
like
it comes
him.
to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
I really need that. All right. Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Yeah, okay. I need to go get paid for something. Where is the constabulary? Oh man, Kronk gets so lost. Fortunately, he has a map, so he knows where to go, and I'm not going to make you watch all of my painful wandering. Kronk likes his computer that shows him where to go.
Almost lost a
I've
finger.
never actually...
Something to report?
I got a finger.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame.
Nope.
Been eating nothing but saltine.
Hey,
I've got some time.
I got medicine.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble.
You
Nothing
sound like
personal,
Kronk.
but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Wait. Never? Oh, come on. That's kind of harsh. You're kind of cute.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
What are you going to do with that,
Somebody
by the way?
deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
I like it. Ooh, another level. I'll do that in a minute. Let's go finish up here, and then Kronk will go do some bounty hunting off screen, and we can come back for the next episode. Parvati, you can install this thing, right? Please.
Is this your ship?
Yes.
Oh my stars.
Now Kronk's
This is
ship.
so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You want to come with me? I mean, Edgewater sucks. It's a
Well,
bad
it's kind
place.
of you to say that.
Come back.
And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something.
Come with
and you can say no.
Kronk.
But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Kronk is attached to Parvati. Parvati is his best friend mechanic. Engineer, you come.
Yes! I mean, thanks.
'tis time
You
to
won't
join my
regret
crew.
this, mister.
Good. I also need you to
Captain.
put in.
I can call you Captain now.
Kronk is a
I'm
captain. In we go. Ada.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Captain?
We are ready to kick up off the ground.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Look, apparently Kronk knows, but I don't believe it. So can you walk me through it?
Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. Following me. All right, step 1. Pick up power regulator. Check. Step 2. Carry power regulator to power regulator base. Check. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Yay! Step 4. Celebrate! Yay! Then go back to Ada. Soup!
What can I do for you, Captain?
Install.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Excellent. Well, everyone, thank you for watching episode 4 of Box of Rocks Plays Outer Worlds. This is Delmont, your Marauder of Opportunity, signing off. We'll see you again next episode. And if you're new here, please drop the subscribe. Thank you once again. If you guys liked what you saw, check out the playlist right there and my latest video right there.